Welcome back, meteorologist Jordan Smith here on what has been a very warm and windy spring day across central and eastern Kentucky. That's going to change up because we're going to usher in thunderstorms for tonight and into early next week. Right now, though, clouds and radar only tracking some clouds across the region, but we're watching back here to the north and west of the Louisville metro for thunderstorms that are popping. Those will be headed for us here in central Kentucky later on this evening. And tomorrow we have a slight to marginal risk for severe weather. The slight is just to our north, but we have this marginal risk for Lexington north, east, and west. So that's mainly along the I-64 corridor and north. So let's begin to track out those storms. First, we show the storms that are going to be moving in this evening. Those should be sub-severe, only some gusty winds, heavy rain, maybe a clap or two of thunder. Heading off into Easter morning, you're going to notice some scattered thunderstorms, but they're mainly across the northern 2/3 of the state. That's because we have this boundary that is set in northern Kentucky, so that allows those thunderstorms to develop right along and just south of that boundary. A few storms may last into Sunday evening. That's when we run the chance for that severe thunderstorm. Now, let's focus into early next week. That's when we really ramp up the severe weather chances. Monday, the greatest chance is across the Great Plains and Midwest. Already, day 3 outlook has an enhanced risk for portions of that area. Here locally, we're going to run with another marginal risk, so that is 2 days in a row with a level 1 out of 5 risk. This time, it edges a little bit further off towards the south as those storms start to drop south. Tuesday, it is a widespread chance for severe weather across our entire viewing area. Traditionally, the Storm Prediction Center issues outlooks day 1, day 2, and day 3. But for 2 days now, they issued a slight risk across our area. So that is an extra heads up, knowing that ingredients is definitely there for severe weather on our Tuesdays. So let's track out those thunderstorms. Here we go into Monday. You can see, again, scattered thunderstorms, greatest concentration in central northern Kentucky, closer to that front. Look what happens as we get into Tuesday morning. That front begins to sag closer to us here into central and eastern Kentucky. That allows for some big time boomers to go up across the northern half of the state into the afternoon and evening. Boom. Those thunderstorms really blow up right on top of us because the front is going to be just to our west, and just to the east of that is the greatest potential for severe weather. Guess what? That is us here into central and eastern Kentucky. Those will continue moving on off towards the east, and by late Tuesday night and early Wednesday, we are no longer dealing with those storms. But we are going to be talking about some heavy rain as well. This is our forecast rainfall totals. This gets this weekend scattered action and gets some more widespread rain Monday into Wednesday. Higher totals on the tune of 1 to 3 inches in central and northern Kentucky because, as I've mentioned, that's closer to that area of low pressure and frontal system. And then some lighter totals on the tune of 1 inch or so for southern and southeast Kentucky. Back here in the current conditions, though, we are seeing gusty winds out there on the tune of 15 to 25 miles an hour. For right now, though, here's a live look at downtown Lexington. Again, we are calm, but we're going to be watching. That's going to be changing into this evening. We're setting at 75 degrees now here into Lexington, and across central and eastern Kentucky, it's lots of low to mid 70s. But as we go off into tonight, temperature's not dropping much, staying into the mid to upper 50s. Again, scattered thunderstorms will become likely across the area. And as far as our Easter Sunday goes, mid 70s, 75 for an afternoon high. Windy, warm, scattered thunderstorms. Those winds sustained out of the southwest at 15 to 25 miles an hour. 7-day forecast, definitely going to be warm, mid 70s with those multiple changes as severe weather. Are you kidding me? There's the cold front. 73 Tuesday, down to 49 on Wednesday. Can't even roll out a snowflake or two, and then we will slowly recover those temperatures into next weekend. Stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.